The liquid that forms the foundation of a soup, stew, braise, or grain cooking liquid is not a neutral carrier. It is, depending on how it is made and from what, a nutritional participant in the meal, contributing minerals, collagen-derived amino acids, fat-soluble compounds, and, in the case of carefully constructed stocks, meaningful vitamin K. The comparison between bone broth and vegetable stock through this lens reveals that the choice of base carries consequences that accumulate meaningfully over time in a kitchen that uses stock regularly. Vegetable stock, made from K-rich vegetables, captures water-soluble vitamin K1 in the cooking liquid during simmering. Kale stems, leek greens, cabbage leaves, carrot tops, and herb stalks, the parts most commonly discarded and yet vitamin K-laden, release their water-soluble nutrients into the broth environment over the course of 1 to 2 hours of gentle simmering. The resulting liquid contains measurable K1 that transfers into every dish the stock is used to build. This is not a large K contribution per cup, but it is genuine and consistent, and it is achieved largely from vegetable scraps that would otherwise be wasted. Bone broth adds a different dimension. Produced from animal bones simmered for 6 to 24 hours, bone broth captures K2, the menaquinone forms produced by bacteria in the animal's gut and stored in bone marrow and periosteum tissue, alongside collagen-derived gelatin, glycine, proline, and minerals including calcium, phosphorus, and magnesium. The K2 content of bone broth is modest and variable, depending on the animal's diet and health status, but it represents a form of vitamin K not present in vegetable stock. The most nutritionally compelling outcome from this comparison is the combination approach. A stock that layers bones and vitamin K-rich vegetable scraps in the same pot captures both K1 from the vegetables and K2 from the bone tissue, producing a single liquid that delivers the complementary benefits of both K forms. This is not a complex technique. It simply requires adding kale stems, leek tops, and herb stalks to a bone broth alongside the standard aromatics, simmering together and straining. The result is richer, more minerally complex, and more nutritionally complete than either stock or broth made alone. The zero-waste argument for this approach is also practically compelling. Most households generate significant quantities of vegetable scraps, onion skins, carrot peels, celery tops, herb stems, leek greens, that carry genuine nutritional value but are routinely discarded. Building a freezer collection bag for these scraps and combining them with occasional bone additions represents a cost-effective, environmentally sensible approach to stock production that maximizes nutritional yield from material that would otherwise contribute nothing except compost. The habit requires initial motivation to establish, but minimal ongoing effort to maintain, and it means that every soup, every risotto, every braised dish made in that kitchen carries a quiet vitamin K contribution that adds up across a week and a month of regular cooking.